I spent $750 on TikTok ads, and here's what happened. Hey, it's John here at Hyped. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I love music ads in order to get more exposure for my music, grow my fan base, grow my audience. And so in today's video, I want to share with you what happened when I dropped $750 on TikTok ads in order to find a bigger audience on TikTok and build my fan base on TikTok. Now, let's first talk about why TikTok ads, all right? For a long time, I've been a huge fan of Facebook and Instagram ads, specifically when it comes to promoting my music on Spotify, and a big fan of Google ads with a focus on growing my music on YouTube. So why TikTok in this video? It's a pretty straight answer. TikTok is a growing platform and a growing ad platform. And so I'm just super excited to figure out what opportunities do exist for independent music artists like us with the TikTok ads platform. How can we use this in order to grow our audience, get more exposure for our music, grow our fan base, grow the engagement? And so to find answers to some of these really exciting questions, I decided to spend some money and promote some of my music on TikTok ads. I want to share with you what I did, the results that I've seen, and what I discovered in terms of opportunity for music promotion on TikTok. So let's start with what I did. I'm logged into the TikTok Ads Manager right now, which looks surprisingly similar to Facebook Ads Manager. So it's organized around campaigns. Within each campaign, you can have multiple ad groups, and then within each ad group, you can have multiple ads. So what I did is I took one of my most recent songs, it's called Beat on My Heart, and I posted a video about this song on TikTok. Let me show you what this video looks like. This is it. It was literally just the cover art of the song with a little new sticker on it. And then I put this into CapCut, which is a free video editing software, also developed by the TikTok team, put some effects on it and exported it as a 30-second video. And then I posted this video on TikTok. And then I said, all right, let me promote the hell out of this video and let me see what I get. With this video in place, I then created 3 different campaigns, each of these campaigns representing a different campaign objective. So if you're in TikTok Ads Manager and you click on Create and you select the Create Pro feature, TikTok gives you all these different advertising objectives: reach, traffic, video views, conversions, what have you. Again, this does look somewhat similar to Facebook Ads Manager, but the overall question here, of course, is which one of these works the best for us independent music artists? And so I created a conversion campaign. I created a campaign with a community interaction goal. And I created a campaign with a video views objective. And each of these campaigns got a budget of about $250. But that's not all. Within each of these campaigns, I then decided, okay, I got to test different targeting options. And so if I hop in here, what I did is I tested 4 different targeting options inside TikTok Ads Manager. The first one was I targeted an audience with hashtags. The second one, I targeted an audience with an interest. The third one, I targeted an audience with creator interactions for TV, movies, and music. And then the fourth option was, again, creator interactions, but this time with a focus on talent and music interactions. So all in, this created 12 tests that I ran all for this one single video. And I got a wealth of data back. And so I'm just excited to share with you what the result was, what worked, what didn't. So let me actually share the results with you from the bottom up here. So first, let's look at the conversion campaign. If I look over here, the conversion campaign got 48,688 video views. Not bad. That's a lot of video views. It got me 0 followers. It got 125 likes. It got 1 paid comment, 2 paid shares. But really, because it's a conversion campaign, what I gotta look at is how many conversions did it get me? And these are conversions on a smart link. So TikTok has these instant pages that you can use as a smart link, which load super fast and should give you the best possible conversion. And yet, despite all of this, for $250, I only got 72 conversions, which comes out to cost per conversion of $3.47. Now, this is by far the worst cost per conversion that I've ever seen on any ad platform. So this wasn't a successful attempt in getting traffic over into any of my music platforms. In this particular case, I had linked that instant page over to Spotify. Now, to be fair, it isn't entirely apples to apples if you compare this with Facebook and Instagram ads. And the reason why is that at this early stage, TikTok ads are limited to a smaller set of countries. And the countries that you can target, that actually depends on from which country you created your TikTok ad account. So I created my ad account in the US. So I can really only target the US, Canada, and a handful of other countries, mostly in the Middle East. Whereas on Facebook and Instagram, I can pretty much target the world. And with a larger worldwide audience, you would expect the cost per conversion to be lower. So that's why it's not entirely apples to apples, because I can target the exact same countries on TikTok ads and Facebook and Instagram ads. But it still means the same thing. If I want to invest my hard-earned money in a promotion campaign that drives traffic to music platforms such as Spotify, then my money is much better spent on Facebook and Instagram compared to TikTok right now, because the cost per conversion here is just way, way, way higher than anything I'd expect to see on Facebook and Instagram. So with respect to conversion campaigns, to send the traffic off to another site, this really wasn't a success. So let's look at the community interactions campaign next. If you set the campaign objective to community interaction, TikTok's putting your ad in front of an audience that is known to interact on TikTok. So here's what happened. On the video views, I only got 4,888 video views. So not a lot of exposure in terms of video views. But I gained 257 followers. So that's a lot of followers. I gained 286 likes. So that's okay, decent number of likes. One paid comment, not too much. One paid share, not too much. And of course, 0 conversions because this wasn't a conversion campaign. So here's the way I'd look at this campaign. I do like the number of followers. This certainly gave my account a lift. Now it says I gained 257 followers here. If I take a look at my profile on TikTok, it shows me just about 200 followers. So I don't know what happened to the other followers. It's definitely something that didn't translate one-to-one to what I'm seeing on my TikTok profile. But before I ran this experiment, I might have had like 20 or 30 followers on TikTok. So this definitely was a big jump up. But what I don't like about the community interactions campaign is that I get such a number of low views here, making me think that maybe a lot of these folks, they started following me really without necessarily being in love of my music. Otherwise, that ratio here is kind of too good to be true. This is almost 5% of everybody watching the video coming over and following me. And again, I haven't seen that kind of ratio on another social platform. So I would say this campaign delivered on its promise, but with respect to giving me a whole lot of exposure for my music, I'm not sure it was that big of a success. And spending about $1 per follower on TikTok also seems a little high, especially knowing that on TikTok, it's not that important to have a whole lot of followers in order to get lots of exposure for your videos. Since most users on TikTok just flip through the For You feed rather than checking out new posts from the creators that they follow. So last but not least, let's look at the video views campaign now. So the video views campaign generated a total of 42,561 views. Lots of views in my opinion. It got me 9 followers. Of course, not as many as the community interaction campaign, but still it means that some of the fans who listened to the song were excited enough to come over and start following me. It got a whopping 1,271 likes on the video, 7 paid comments, and also 1 share, and of course, no conversions. So what does all this mean? To me, it means the following. If you want to promote your music and your profile on TikTok and your main goal is to grow followers, then I would run a community interaction campaign. This campaign type really has outperformed in terms of the number of followers it was able to add. Take this number with a grain of salt. Again, to me, this did not translate one-to-one. My profile went from about 20 to 30 followers to just a little over 200, but no other campaign type was able to deliver that kind of growth in terms of followers. But if your main objective is to get the most exposure for your music and the most engagement for your music on TikTok, then the campaign type that I would choose for this now is a video views campaign, because this delivered on everything. It delivered video views, it delivered some followers, it delivered lots of likes, and it even delivered comments, all of which I was excited to see coming in. So hopefully this gives you some direction on which campaign types might best align with your goals on TikTok. But I want to dive a little bit deeper than this, because you might be looking at this and wondering, John, this is all great for the campaign type, but what the heck should I be doing with my targeting on TikTok? So let me share with you as well what works best for me in terms of targeting. And this is something I saw somewhat consistent through my campaigns. If I click on the video views campaign here, you can see the 3 targeting types that I selected. So this ad group just used hashtag targeting, and I selected hashtags for EDM and Spotify. This campaign here was targeted based on the interest music, not a particular music genre, literally just the interest music overall. This campaign here was targeted for creator interactions with TV, movies, and music creators. And the last ad group was targeted, again, for creator interactions with a focus on talent and music creators. And so let me share what results I've seen over here. In terms of the number of video views, these are all relatively closely together. And I find it hard to say that one of these targeting types materially worked better than another. They also didn't get the exact same budget throughout the ad campaign period here. But if I scroll further to the right here, I can see that most of the engagement seems to be coming from the creator interaction audiences. So on the followers, it's the creator interactions for TV, movies, and music that delivered the most. And when it comes to the paid likes, it's the creator interactions for talent and music that got the biggest result. And so what I found fascinating about this is that these categories are actually not genre specific. I wasn't able to tell TikTok to go after TV and movies and music that have anything to do with, in my case, electronic music or house music, or this isn't targeting music or talent in the house music space. These are predefined audiences that TikTok provides you with, and as such, they cover any genre, any style of music within these groups, and yet they performed the best. I actually did run some campaigns in other music genres to see if I was able to validate these findings, and the initial results seem to, again, suggest that the creator interactions is one of the most engaged targeting types that you can use on TikTok. So if you ask me what campaign type I would run right now, it would be a video views campaign targeting creator interactions. No matter if this is for electronic dance music, for house music, for rock music, for pop music, I would run this no matter what the genre is. And maybe gives you some interesting ideas. If you want to test TikTok ads, what campaign types and what targeting options to explore for your music and your videos on this platform. With that said, I hope you liked this video, and don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon below so I can share more videos like this with you on YouTube on how to grow your audience, your exposure, and your fan base for your music. And if your main goal is to grow your music on Spotify specifically, then right now, I wouldn't recommend TikTok ads for this, but what I recommend is this. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.